Ways Earth could end, science reveals. Alright, let's get real. How is Earth actually going to end? Sounds like sci-fi, but this is real science. Sounds like sci-fi, but this is real science. Our planet's got an expiration date. First up, humanity. Nuclear war, climate collapse, runaway pandemic. We might wipe ourselves out long before the cosmos intervenes. The sun. About 5 billion years left, It'll get hotter, turning Earth into a scorched wasteland. Oceans boil, life, toast. The sun becomes a red giant, Mercury gets swallowed, Venus gets swallowed, maybe even Earth gets eaten. Space still threatens us. An asteroid could smash into Earth anytime, just like the dinosaur killer. Space still threatens us. A rogue black hole could swing by, gamma ray bursts, supernova explosions. Space is a cosmic minefield. If Earth survives all that, then heat death awaits. Everything fades away, no stars, no planets, not even atoms, just endless cold emptiness. So yeah, doomed one way or another. But the shocker, we've got billions of years left, billions of years if we play our cards right. Maybe worry less about the end, live more now. This blue planet is still home. Our blue oasis in the vast darkness of space, a planet teeming with life, home to everything we know. Our cities, our oceans, our dreams. But what if this haven wasn't forever? What if one day, Earth's story came to an end? Tonight we explore the science, the possibilities, and the cosmic forces that could bring our planet to its final chapter. Space is not as empty as it seems. Millions of asteroids drift through the solar system, relics of planetary formation. Most never touch us, but some could. One massive asteroid striking with the force of billions of bombs could send dust into the sky and block the sun. Such an impact could collapse ecosystems worldwide. Scientists track near-Earth objects, but even with our technology, a truly giant rock could slip past unnoticed. Tracking reduces risk, but it does not remove every possibility. Beyond rocks, another fate waits much closer to home: our sun. Right now, the sun gives us life, warmth, and energy, but stars like our sun don't live forever. Over billions of years, it will change. In about 1 billion years, the sun will grow hotter, boiling oceans and baking the surface into a dry desert. Life would struggle as climates shift beyond habitability. In roughly 5 billion years, the sun will swell into a red giant, likely swallowing Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. That is the ultimate countdown for our planet, an inevitable stellar life cycle. Earth's end might not come from the stars. Humans can reshape the planet, sometimes for the worse. Climate change is already shifting weather, melting ice, and acidifying oceans. Nuclear weapons, unchecked environmental destruction, resource depletion. These can trigger catastrophes sooner than cosmic threats. Our own choices may become the deciding factor in Earth's future. Beyond human risks, the cosmos still holds stranger, rarer dangers. Collisions on a planetary scale. In the chaotic early solar system, planets collided. Earth was forged by impacts. Though rare today, a rogue planet or wandering black hole encounter is not impossible. A cosmic encounter could rip Earth apart or eject it from orbit, leaving it frozen in darkness, or fling it inward to be incinerated in the sun's grip. Not all endings are sudden. Earth could die quietly, over millions of years. The planet might slowly lose its magnetic field, letting solar radiation strip the atmosphere. Life could fade species by species until the world quiets, stones and bones remaining. Humanity might disappear long before the planet meets its ultimate fate. This slow fade is a quiet, lonely end, a long goodbye written in geology and time. But there is hope. Humans have begun reaching beyond Earth. Planetary defense systems could deflect or destroy hazardous objects. Ideas for moving life elsewhere, colonies, seed ships, backups, might extend our survival. Maybe Earth's story won't truly end, but evolve, carried by the life that once called it home. Earth will not last forever. The cosmos is patient, indifferent, immense. Yet in our brief flicker, life has thrived, loved, and dreamed. Perhaps the most extraordinary part isn't that Earth will end, but that it lives.
We've seen the cosmic threats. We've seen the slow burn of the sun and the shadow of human impact. But what happens when life itself faces the end? When oceans dry, forests vanish, and the air itself becomes unbreathable. What remains of Earth? Long before Earth is swallowed by the sun, humans may face extinction. Disease, resource wars, or climate collapse could reduce our species to a handful of survivors. Cities would crumble, technology would fade, and nature would slowly reclaim the world. Animals and plants that once thrived alongside us would vanish, leaving behind only echoes of what life once was. Earth would not end with a bang, but with a quiet, empty pause. Without life, Earth becomes a hollow sphere. Oceans turn to brine, forests to dust, and the wind sweeps over empty plains. The vibrant blues and greens fade to gray and brown. Mountains erode, rivers dry, and the planet spins on silently, a ghost of the world we knew. Even the atmosphere may thin, letting cosmic radiation strike the surface. In this state, Earth is no longer home. It's a relic, orbiting a slowly dying sun. Billions of years from now, Earth may drift as a frozen, lifeless rock, or perhaps be devoured by the swelling sun. But even in the face of this ultimate end, the universe continues. Stars are born, galaxies collide, and new worlds emerge. Earth's matter, scattered across the cosmos, may one day form new planets, new life, in some distant corner of space. The end of Earth is not the end of everything. It's part of an eternal cosmic cycle. Earth's story may be finite, but its legacy is infinite. In every grain of soil, every drop of water, and every atom of our planet, the universe remembers. And in the vast silence of space, perhaps that memory is all that truly lasts.
Earth, a world that has seen billions of years of life, change, and evolution. Mountains rise and fall, oceans form and vanish. Every story has an ending. Long before the sun swells, Earth's biosphere may already be fading, deserts spreading, forests receding. Oceans could shrink to salt flats, cities fall silent as species vanish and civilizations falter. Pollution, climate shifts, and resource collapse may make entire regions uninhabitable. What remains are traces, fossils, ruins, the memory of former life. An eerily quiet planet where the wind whispers through empty cities and deserts. This slow decline can stretch across eons, a long, patient fading rather than a single burst. As the sun brightens, water becomes precious, seas recede, lakes turn to salt and dust. Without water and with harsher radiation, the atmosphere can thin, the blue sky washes pale. But humans are inventive, building habitats, launching colonies, carrying life beyond Earth. Seed banks, ark-like ships, and robotic probes could preserve species and knowledge for new worlds. Space is indifferent. Asteroids, rogue planets, and unseen black holes can alter fates across eons. Rare events are rare, but given enough time, the improbable becomes possible. Human ingenuity can mitigate some risks, but not all threats can be avoided forever. Whether by our own making or by cosmic chance, Earth's future is shaped by both persistence and peril. In roughly 5 billion years, the sun will swell into a red giant, heat will boil oceans and melt continents. Earth might be engulfed or scorched, the planet as we know it will be erased. But matter is conserved, atoms and rocks become the raw material for new stars and planets. Those atoms may one day seed new worlds, perhaps new life, perhaps new stories. Knowing our planet is finite gives each moment weight, our brief presence becomes meaningful. Earth's story ends in time, but the universe remembers its matter, its light, and its life. The planet may end, but its memory, its atoms, its stories persist across the cosmos. Earth's story ends, but the universe remembers. Earth isn't eternal. From a cosmic perspective, our planet is fragile, a tiny blue dot in a vast universe hurtling through space. Scientists have identified several ways our world could meet its end. First, there are natural catastrophes. A massive asteroid could collide with Earth, wiping out life in an instant. Supervolcanoes could blanket the planet in ash, triggering a global winter. Even our own sun poses a threat. Billions of years from now, it will expand into a red giant, potentially engulfing the Earth. Even before the ultimate cosmic end, gradual disasters like climate change, pandemics, or technological accidents could make life increasingly difficult for humans. These are the kinds of doomsday scenarios scientists warn us about today. But what if we're not alone in the universe? Could extraterrestrial civilizations intervene before doomsday? Scientists theorize that an advanced species capable of interstellar travel might have the technology to shield planets, deflect asteroids, or even stabilize climates. Some experts speculate that civilizations millions of years ahead of us could even prevent catastrophic solar events, or help humanity escape Earth entirely, terraforming other worlds or building massive space habitats. In other words, aliens might act as a cosmic safety net, keeping life alive against threats we can't yet control. Of course, this is speculative. We have no proof aliens will intervene, but considering the scale of the universe, it's not impossible. Whether we survive through our own ingenuity or cosmic assistance, the story of Earth reminds us how precious and fragile our home truly is. In this, humanity stands on the edge of extinction. Climate collapse, nuclear war, or even an asteroid could end life as we know it. For centuries, people have looked to two powerful forces for hope: religion and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. But what if on doomsday these two forces combine? Could aliens and religion together be the key to saving Earth? Let's explore that possibility. Humanity walks a thin line, rising temperatures and collapsing ecosystems. From melting ice to failing crops, the science is clear and urgent. Add emerging risks, artificial intelligence run amok, geopolitical tensions, nuclear arsenals. Many religious texts describe an end of days, a time of judgment and testing. Science, meanwhile, warns of real-world scenarios: asteroids, supervolcanoes, and human-made collapse. Different languages, same underlying problem: humanity needs salvation. The question is simple: from where will that salvation come? From ancient faith or from the stars themselves? Let's look at religion's promise first. Religions across the world speak of saviors who arrive at the end times. In Islam, figures like Isa and the Mahdi are expected to restore justice. Hinduism foretells Kalki, the final avatar who renews the world. These saviors promise not total annihilation, but renewal, a rebirth of Earth. But what if those promises are not literal in the way we expect? What if the arrival comes through the cosmos, through beings we call extraterrestrials? Many traditions speak of messengers and miracles. Could the language be describing something else? Next, how aliens might appear as modern angels. For decades, people have speculated that alien encounters linked to ancient visions. Mysterious lights, strange beings, some suggest our ancestors described extraterrestrials in spiritual terms. UFO sightings and unexplained lights dot modern history. If aliens arrive during our darkest hour, how will humanity interpret them? As invaders, or as messengers of God? To billions watching, advanced visitors might fulfill prophecies. Perhaps advanced civilizations would not conquer but guide. Guardians with technology we call miracles. Could angels have been advanced visitors all along? Their presence could reshape faith, not destroy it. If so, what could their technology actually do for a dying planet? Let's imagine that scenario. Imagine a fleet descending, neutralizing nuclear threats, cleaning the atmosphere, stabilizing climate systems. For us, this would look like miracles. Rapid environmental repair beyond our tech. For them, likely straightforward application of advanced science. To billions, the effect would be spiritual, the hand of God or salvation finally realized. Miracle and machine would blur into one experience. The technology would resolve crises that once threatened extinction. So how would faith traditions respond when their prophecies seem fulfilled by outsiders? Next, where faith and science meet. If aliens save Earth, religion and science might merge in a way never seen before. Scientists study their knowledge while spiritual leaders interpret their appearance. Instead of tearing faith apart, alien contact might strengthen it, reinterpreting prophecies through new eyes. A united mission, stewardship of a reborn Earth, could bridge old divides. Religious meaning and scientific method could become complementary tools for survival. Faith teaches purpose. Technology provides means. Together they might give humanity a path forward. Now imagine the new world that follows. In this vision, Earth does not end, it transforms. Humanity is humbled, learning to live within planetary limits. Division gives way to cooperation. Wisdom replaces greed. We realize we are not the center of the universe, part of something bigger. With advanced guidance and spiritual comfort, the end becomes a beginning, a chance to rebuild with wisdom and unity. Not salvation for a few, but renewal for all who remain. A new beginning, born from crisis and courage. So, will Earth be saved by aliens and religion on Doomsday? We cannot know for certain. Perhaps our survival will depend on both, the faith that gives us hope and the possibility that we are not alone. Maybe when the final hour comes, salvation will descend from the heavens, both spiritual and extraterrestrial.